Breaking news coming in on the Ahmedabad plane crash probe. There's a big update. Top sources tell Times now the inside scoop on the entire probe that is taking place. And what is being said could be the cause of crash is the dual engine failure. That's likely the cause of the crash. AAIB has conducted simulation to investigate the crash. Simulation has ruled out flight control error. Emergency power source deployed before crash is something that top sources tell us has been found during the probe. Aircraft failed to climb, then descended sharply. The lens is on electrical fuel or engine faults. That is the latest that is coming in. Let me go across to my colleague Sabyasachi, who's joining us for more on this. Sabyasachi, what more details do you have? The cause of the crash could most likely be the dual engine failure, something that was widely speculated as well.
Well, that's right. See, as per the sources within the AAIB, early findings in the Air India crash investigation point to a simultaneous failure of both the engines. Now, a flight simulation conducted by Air India replicating the Boeing 787's configuration during takeoff, including a landing gear deployed and a wings flap retracted, did not lead to a crash, suggesting that flight control setting were not the primary causes. And the investigation have confirmed that the aircraft ram air turbine, that is a RAT, an emergency power source that activates only when both engines fail, deployed seconds before the crash, supporting the dual engine failure theory. Now, the video evidence, which has been reviewed by the AIB, shows that the aircraft failing to climb after takeoff, then descending sharply before the impact, and the aircraft was powered by two general electric engines, and the AAIB is examining whether an electrical fault, fuel contamination, or engine control system failure may have caused a simultaneous loss of power. And the AIB has not yet released an official report, but this has been, as per the sources we got to know from the initial findings of the investigation. And if it comes to, then it will be a rare instance of dual engine failure.
That's right, Sabyasachi. And, of course, it again points out to the Boeing 787 aircraft that was being used and questions being raised over it. There seems to be that technical glitch that perhaps could have led to this dual engine failure. And therefore, there are questions that remain to be answered on part of Boeing as well.
Well, that's right. There's a lot of question that needs to be answered by the Boeing as well as the investigators as of now, because the audit which has been carried out by the DGCA, there has been several lapses which has been found, and also from the sources we got to know that prior 2 months several problems which had been detected in the Boeing 787, and also several so-called notices has been issued to the Air India by DGCA. So all these answers also need to come out in front, whether there was this problems which were earlier highlighted by the DGCA, and so-called notice was issued to Air India and they did not respond on time. So all these will be dealt, but right now the focus of the DGCA as well as the AIB to find out what went wrong, and also before the preliminary report comes in, which is expected on the 11th or 10th of July is expected, when the preliminary report will have to be come out, because as per the ICAO, within 30 days the government has to release the preliminary report. So the AIB right now is focusing as far as the investigation is concerned.
Right, Sabya, thanks very much for joining us with all those details. Viewers will keep getting you more details as and when they come in as far as this probe